Social media is now being implemented into people's daily routines all over the world. Children and teenagers are being raised in our generation through iPhones and iPads and MacBooks. Although electronics are good and serve many great purposes, children are using them to scroll through apps like Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, and Facebook. Though these apps can open many doors for children to show who they really are, show their true selves, post photos of them having fun with friends, meeting new friends, they also come with a lot of consequences. People oftentimes post the happy part of life and hide away the parts that they don't want to show the world. Teenagers and children are being raised to believe that they have to fit into a world where it's perfect and nothing ever goes wrong. They have to post when they're having fun, not when they're sitting in their bed crying because they don't look like some model they see on their phone. Not only does social media affect children's mental health, but it affects their self-image. Children are being forced into believing they have to look a certain way to fit in, and if they choose not to do so, then they are being bullied online and in Oftentimes when children are scrolling through these apps and they see some model that looks perfect, they feel as though they have to look that way. When they see this unrealistic, perfect life, they feel like their life is not what it should be. This causes many teenagers to look down upon themselves and fall into things like depression, anxiety, and food disorders. In our generation, several children have fallen into suicide and other disorders only because they feel as though they aren't good enough for our world. Social media has made children frown upon their real lives and who they really are. It shows children that they have to fit into reality. Not only do electronics and social media affect children, but their entire family. Children are spending time on their phones and electronics, scrolling through social media instead of spending time with their friends and family, outside, at the dinner table, or just hanging out. They fall into this world where they think that everything belongs online. They can't have normal conversations with people because they're used to texting and using things like Snapchat where they can just send photos of each other rather than actually having a face-to-face conversation in person. Our social skills are going down because children aren't used to having to speak for themselves in a real-life conversation. And these are only a couple of the reasons why we need to limit social media in our children's lives right now.